Hello everybody, this is Charles. I'm back with another toy review, this time for Takara Tomi's Transformers Masterpiece MP-13 Soundwave Destron Communications. Okay, right now we see the box of Soundwave. As you can see, it's a very big box. But without further ado, I'm just going to go to the toy itself. So here is Soundwave. Let me just lower the camera a little bit. Okay, and here is Soundwave. So Soundwave, size of a radio, slightly smaller than a radio, but quite hefty, feel thick radio, very nice retro remnants of the 80s radio. Exactly the same as his G1 counterpart. Before I go to the review proper, let me just tell you what he comes with. He comes with this window for the you see, he generates the energon cubes at these lines. Comes with a Megatron gun. Comes with this pink cassette cover and laser beak. Comes with two bio cards, one for laser beak and one for Soundwave himself. He also comes with this energon cube. Yes, he comes with an energon cube. For those of you who wonder whether it's only available with the Amazon exclusive Soundwave, no, he does come with an energon cube. Of course, if you get it from Amazon, you get 2 additional energon cubes. So unless you are a hardcore fan of energon cubes, you need 3 energon cubes. Every one of them is exactly the same. You can leave with 1, so you need not get the Japan version just to get 3 energon cubes. Anyway, I'm very sure that some third party will have some knockoff or reproduction of this energon cube, so you'll probably be able to get it off eBay cheap, I guess, probably $2 or $3 a piece at max. This is so easy to reproduce. Anyway, and for the Asia exclusive, you'll get this medallion, Soundwave medallion. Cries and screams are music to my ears. Very cool. Nice touch. Okay, but anyway, let me just go to the review proper for Soundwave himself. So as a radio, basically, functionality wise, there's this sort of, I think, on off button or something. There's no functionality to it. On the side, the dial can actually move up and down slightly. Buttons wise, rewind and forward have this springy feel. Play and record and stop. There's nothing. Okay. Of course, you can pop this out. You can put the laser beak in, which I'll do so later. But first off, let's just proceed with the transformation. To transform Soundwave into his robot mode, what you do, you need to pull this out. So before you pull this out, you need to actually lift this part slightly. This will allow you to actually release this easier. Okay, and you move it all the back. So if I were to try just to keep pulling this, it's gonna be tough. And do note that there's this part is painted gray. So if you attempt to use a fingernail too much to force it out, chances are you're gonna scrape this paint here. So the way to do it is to lift this, all right, and you just pull it slightly down, and there you have it. Simple, all right, simple. I found this out while I was fiddling with the toy. So once you're done with this step, what you're gonna do, yeah, by the way, this part is supposed to be his weapon. You can just slot it in here. What you're gonna do right now, you're just gonna pull this part down, alright? And you're gonna lift this up. At the same time, you're gonna close this side, and you're gonna move this all the way to the back. Here, you're gonna lift this 2 pieces, but what you're gonna do, you're gonna lift it here first before you slot them in and lock it in place. Alright, then you can put this back for the time being. Alright, and what you do over here is that you actually pull it out. Okay, you just pull the legs up. Right, just use a little bit of strength, pull it out. Okay, and then this tab, you just need to release. You don't really release it, you just pull them and you lock in place. So when you need to push it back in, when you transform back to radio mode, all you do is just press this button and slot it down in. Alright, if not, you just release and lock it in place nicely. Okay, you pull this down. Similarly for the other side. Okay, release this, pull this up, move this down. Okay, and what I'm gonna do right now, I'm just gonna move this downwards. I'm gonna go through the joints more in detail later. Okay, move this down. Gonna flip this out, flip this out. All right, and here you're gonna lift this up a little bit. Okay, gonna have the toes down. Okay, you're gonna lift this all the way up 90 degrees, close it. Alright, similarly here, lift this up. Alright, rotate it 90 degrees, slot it in over here, and over here what you're going to do is just rotate this down 90 degrees, rotate this down 90 degrees, down the leg, almost done with Soundwave. And over here what you do is simply, okay, let me just move the camera up a little bit to show the upper body. Over here, just slot this, okay, until you hear a click sound to lock it in place. Move this out, click sound, lock it in place. Flip these two pieces down. Over here, okay, gonna open the sides, okay, and you flip out the fist, okay. Similarly for the other side, open the cover, flip out the fist, close it, okay, flip this back cover out, flip the head up, okay, close it, and you're done, almost done. Over here the cannon, show the cannon, flip it over, pull out this battery for his gun, and there we have Masterpiece Soundwave robot mode. Pretty cool piece. Oh, sorry, one more thing. You need to push this. Okay, you gotta push it in front. Okay, and you're done. Okay, remember, I think a lot of you who actually play will probably forget this. So you need to actually push. Okay, just get the hand out of the way. You need to actually push this body in front a little bit, so that he's actually more aligned in front. If not, it looks a little awkward or hunchback. Okay, you need to do this to lock in place. And there we have Soundwave. For his gun, very simple, you pull this out, okay, and then there's this lever over here. You pull this lever down. At the same time you pull the lever down, you notice that this silver part will protrude out. What you're gonna do, you gotta pull out this chrome part, and once you pull it out completely, the gun sort of locks in place very nicely. Alright? And over here, when you open up the fingers, there's this groove over here for you to lock the gun in place. Slot it in, lock it in place. It locks in pretty well, compared to side swipe and real. It locks in really well. See, I can even hold it this way, it doesn't drop. So this is good for me. Alright, and this is Soundwave with his gun. Alright, let me just give him a little bit of a pose. Okay, flip his toes out a little bit. Yes, Soundwave. Looks better standing with his legs wide, a little bit wide open, right? A little bit more menacing. Yep. So this is Soundwave. Nice touch. Face sculpt, everything is really nice. I like the red transparent look beneath it. The only thing is that at the back, it's not transparent, so you can't shine the light over. It'd be nice if you could just shine a light and you see his eyes glowing red. Nice touch, but I can live without it. In terms of, let's say, articulations, okay, 360 rotation for the head. His neck move up and down, more of a 60 degree upwards, maybe 20 degrees downwards. Full 360 rotation for the arm. Elbow wise is a rotation here. Okay, shoulders wise, double shoulder joints. Why did I say double? 1, 2, right? Have double shoulder joints. Double jointed elbows as well. Okay, cool feature. His wrist can rotate 360. One thing about the elbow joints is that there's two joints, the upper and the lower joints. The lower joints are much tighter. Okay, the upper joints are not so tight. As you can see, if I were to raise the arm here, see the weight of the gun will actually make the gun, the hand go down. So the way to actually having the gun held 90 degrees probably is you need to adjust using the lower elbow joint. Now the lower elbow joint is very tight. See, it allows him to do this. Upper elbow joint a little loose, unless you don't mind. Yeah, holding it out this way. Okay. So let me just lift the arms a little bit. Waist wise, rotates well. It's not too tight and not too loose, so it's just nice. In my opinion, it's just nice. Legs wise, alright, the hip joints are made of plastic, and actually, I don't know. When I move the legs up, I have this feeling I might break something. Because the joints are being held by plastic. I would really appreciate it more if they had made the hip joints die cast, just for the sake of making him more durable. This clicky sound is really scary. You know, I would advise if anybody of you wants to move the leg, don't move it from the bottom. Hold it close, all right, close to the top, and move it so that you know you exert minimal stress on the joint, and so that you know you won't risk breaking it easily. You can do a kneeling pose, by the way. Yeah, or sort of a kneeling pose. Yeah, sort of a kneeling pose. Okay, not perfect, but no, actually you can. Yeah, pretty good of a kneeling pose. Not bad at all, not bad at all. Okay, anyway, that's besides the point. Oh, here's some, you know, like 90 degrees rotation for the knees. Okay, let me just go back here, explain more. Okay, this thing fell off from the back, but it's okay. I'll go back to it later. Plug it back in first. So like I said, you know, I was hoping that the joints at the hip will be made of die cast, because this will make it more durable. You know, I'm not sure whether the plastic is strong, but it just gives you the feeling that, you know, if you're not careful, you really might break something. Not sure. There's rumors of a Hasbro version of this being released. Not sure if they will have die cast joints. Yes, no, maybe. I'm not so sure. But anyway, if there ever is a reproduction for Soundwave, a reissue, or maybe Sound Blaster, I hope they make this part die cast. Seriously, it will make playing feel a lot safer. Alright, moving down, toes wise, you know, you can actually move the feet pretty well, you know. So it's, you know, I'm impressed. I'm really impressed. This is a nice piece, despite the fact that it's pretty, you know, it feels lightweight. The only die cast you have is the bottom of the feet, not the whole feet, just the bottom and this front part of the feet. Yeah, and the bottom, it's die cast. Apart from that, no die cast at all. But as we know, die cast is a thing of the past for Transformers. Gone were the days when MP1 cost half the price of the current MPs and weighs 2 to 3 times more. Anyway, that's besides the point. So yeah, this is Soundwave. Anything to nitpick about? Joints. Like I said, joints, the elbow joints are a little weak. Here, the hip, I'm a little worried. In terms of, let's say, the overall look, it's maybe just me nitpicking. You know, I felt that this piece looked a bit awkward, half hanging. You know, I was hoping it could like close completely somewhere, but no, not a major complaint. No, it's not a complaint. It's just, you know, a good. It would have been good if, you know, he looks better, slightly better. Okay, I'm just nitpicking. Anyway, his fingers. Okay. He has this finger that's a double jointed, but the finger tends to fall off easily for my piece, so just be careful when you're fiddling with yours, you know, just in case it falls off. Anyway, it's good that he has such articulation, because he can actually press his own button, see, and release his own tape. Anyway, more about that later. Let me just put him aside. Let's look at his little buddy, Laserbeak. Okay, Soundwave is aside for now. Laserbeak takes center stage. Take him out, put him here. Heck, I'm just gonna put in the Soundwave first. Okay, anyway, Soundwave cassette compartment can hold 3 cassettes. Basically, all you need to do is push it in all the way. You can hold 3 cassettes. Let me just put Laserbeak in, so you can actually put Laserbeak and 2 other cassettes in. He has enough room for 3 cassettes. Alright, and how you make them forward, just press the back button. Okay, this is back button you can press. First time you press, it moves forward once. Second time you press, it moves forward one more time. Okay, and now you press Soundwave. Oops. Use his finger. Press it down. Okay, you need to actually angle it a little bit. See, press it down, Laserbeak pops out. Okay. So Laserbeak. Nice, small looking cassette. How to transform him, very easy. You see this black piece, just tap, push it, get the head out. And next thing you do, flip this piece out, flip the sides up. Okay, flip the wings up, flip the wings up. Okay, over here, flip Laserbeak's wings up. Okay, nicely, flip Laserbeak's wings up nicely. But before you flip them down, flip the feet up, rotate them down, and there you have Laserbeak. very cool little birdie. You know, this is truly a masterpiece Laserbeak. You know, the OG one toy, you have this chrome parts that you actually insert. Somehow or rather, in this masterpiece toy, they managed to make him fully perfectly transformable, which I think is an amazing feat. You know, it's really cool. And once more, you have the camera from Laserbeak's head. You just need to lift this piece upwards slightly. Yeah, can't really see the camera, sorry about the resolution of my Digicam, but there's a camera on his head. Only thing slightly lacking, again I'm nitpicking over here, is that, you know, Laserbeak's mouth can't open. No, you can't open his mouth. No, it would have been a perfect masterpiece if he could open his mouth, but again, this is just me nitpicking. So Laserbeak, quite articulated, you know. Can have him standing like this, and of course, we're having standing on Soundwave is what he's meant to do. So Soundwave on his shoulders, know that these grooves over here, you see these grooves, these are meant for Laserbeak. They are meant for Laserbeak to hold, and his legs actually hold really well, you know, in these grooves. Now, no doubt, you when you try the first few times, you know, you might need to get a little bit hang of it, but overall, he holds really well. See, it doesn't really fall off unless you really press very hard. And of course, on Soundwave's arm, okay, there's this transparent white piece. Again, it's for Laserbeak to rest himself on. His feet actually fit in better here than on the shoulders. Okay, then you see? Okay. Unless I shake very hard, he won't fall off. Anyway, this is Laserbeak back here. Now, typically, almost every episode you see, Soundwave says Laserbeak report. You know, Laserbeak report. Squawk. Laserbeak report. Yeah, so this is cool. You know, Soundwave here. And of course, there's one more thing I haven't featured is his weapon over here. So let me just get this out first. Okay, put this here. It can actually fit in both hands. No, they gave you one. I wonder why they didn't give you two. Maybe it's because in the anime you only use it in one hand. But you can fit either on the right hand or left hand. Okay, this weapon thingy. Okay, can't recall what it does. I gotta watch the G1 cartoon again. Okay, fans here will probably reply or make a comment on my page on what that weapon does. So looking forward to your feedbacks, people. So I'm gonna put this back. Oh, and of course the Megatron gun. How could I forget the Megatron gun? You can actually detach it if you want to. Pull this out. I need a cloth. Pull this out. It's a bit tough. Okay, got it. Pull this out. And you can also pull the bottom part, slide the bottom part out. And you have Megatron as himself, small gun. And if you slot everything back in, over here, slot it in. Slot this in, slot this in, you have the full gun. Alright, and Soundwave can hold him. Actually you need not release this, you know, for Soundwave to hold him. This just gives him a slightly better grip, but not by a lot in my opinion. No, not by a lot. Not by a lot. Soundwave can just hold Megatron really well even this way. Alright. It holds him really well. Okay, and you can see I'm pretty irritated by the loose elbow. Yeah. So this is Soundwave with Megatron. Anyway, I prefer him to hold his original weapon. Looks so much nicer. So, bye Megatron. Anyway, Masterpiece 10 and 11, Convoy and Starscream can hold Megatron as well, as per what the instructions say. Let me just put this weapon back in here. Okay. Nice. Okay, Laserbeak is there. Nice. Oh, and here, Energon Cube. Right. Energon Cube. What I can do right now, remove this part. Okay. Slot this here on the front part. Okay, it fits in very nicely. Make sure you put this part on top. This part of the grooves that goes on top because it matches here. Actually, it doesn't matter even if you flip the other side, it still fits in. But for cosmetic purpose of making it look good, this is how it looks like. So Energon Cube, see? From here you can see the fine lines, the grid lines inside, where someone makes his engine cubes. So one fun feature I found is that when you pop the button, oh, okay, it doesn't pop off this time. Earlier on it pops off by itself. So anyway, it's just this. Let me see if the engine cube fits. Oh, in fact the engine cube fits into Soundwave even without that special part. And here it flips out. But you know, having this special part, it's a lot nicer because you know you see the grid lines and whatever. And if you go to the Takara Tomy website, there is some printout that you can do to print out this purple energon cube paper that you have to cut and fold yourself. So that's another nice touch by itself. Any case, here is Masterpiece Soundwave. You know, very nice piece, and I'm gonna do some size comparison. Here is Soundwave compared to Sideswipe. Sideswipe is up to Soundwave's chest level, okay? And here's comparison with Convoy. Convoy. So Convoy is taller than Soundwave. Slightly taller than Soundwave, which makes sense. No, it makes sense. And Sideswipe being this is, yeah, makes sense as well, you know. Cool. So again, this is a very nice piece, nice masterpiece, you know. And I might have said some points here and there, but it's plainly just me nitpicking. With this piece, now we are very sure. I'm drop dead sure that there's going to be an MP-13B, you know, Sound Blaster, or MP-13S Sound Blaster. They're gonna make him black for sure. They're gonna make him black. No, even if not as a normal release, as a e-hobby or whatever, but no, they're gonna make a black version of him. We're gonna have Tiger tracks, for goodness sake, you know, third repaint of this Sideswipe mode, making use of the Lamborghini license. I'm not surprised. Prime here, sooner or later, sometime later, is gonna get a Ultra Magnus treatment, white colored body, with the Ultra Magnus armor. We know the black Prime is coming out soon, yada. No, please do not give me a grey Prime again. No, please. What else do we have? We already have news of what's up and coming. There is Prowl, MP-14 and 15 are going to be Rumble Frenzy, Ravage, Rumble Frenzy, Bazaar, Ravage, Frenzy, or whatever. Rumble, Ravage, Frenzy. Was it Frenzy, Ravage, and Rumble, Bazaar? Okay, either of this. So this is gonna be MP-14 and 15. 16, 17 is gonna be Prowl and Smokescreen. The same Nissan mode recolor. Rumors are the next MP after that will be Galvatron. We shall see how it goes. So in any case, let me just take this guy's outside first, and let the main lead take center stage. You know, this is Soundwave. Very nice toy, seriously, very nice toy. I'm very happy to see, you know, that Takara Tomy's making masterpiece of G1 toys that look like the G1 counterpart. You know, Binaltech was a good touch. You know, Binaltech was a really good touch to use realistic cars and making toys out of them. But you know, this masterpiece series taking the G1 designs and making them toys, I'm really impressed. And I think that's the way that us fans want it, you know. So this is really great. You know, there's nothing much more we can ask for. Only thing that we ask is probably the price point, making it cheaper. Yes. So here's Charles signing off with yet another toy review. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Do stay tuned to my channel for more reviews next time.